Okay, hi friends and family. We're here to witness the gasifier being lit. First I'm going to go over a few things. I guess first of all is the reactor. Stainless steel reactor. I kind of got the idea from Luke Goslin with the G3 gasifier that he built, but I didn't use his cone grate that he used. Kind of made my own grate. And a grate shaker instead of up and down. This is just a vacuum cleaner pushing air through the system. This system is a positive air system. It is not going to be a vacuum system. So what happens is your pellets or your biofuel go into the tube, down into this box that is more of a cooler and a bit of a cyclone, just for cooling and cleaning. Next, the gas comes up out of the box and into an ammo can that I filled with landscaping rock, and into the ammo box we go with the gas through the landscape rock. And if you want to come over here to this side, and what we've got in this ammo box is a long 3/4 inch tube with holes drilled in it, so that when the gas comes in, it can filter through all the rock. More surface area catches more tars and more cooling at the same time. Cooling is quite important because that condenses out all the undesirables that you really don't want in there. So from that ammo box, we go through the tube and into an aluminum radiator. Through the radiator, I've got a 12-volt power supply to run the fan. Will cool the gas off really good. Even more condensation. Then out of the radiator and into a water filter. It's just an element to catch large particles in a water system. And I thought, why not air? It'll catch anything that might stick a valve on an engine or any kind of tar or soot. So basically that's the path of the gas. What we've got feeding was a pellet barbecue. Of course, the pellet barbecue would normally feed a fire pot. In this case, there is no fire pot. It's going straight into the reactor. So you can see what I've got in the hopper. There is some horse feed. There's a lot of wood pellets. Anything bio will really work in this unit. So we'll cut that off there now, and we'll go to the lighting procedure. What I'm doing here is I'm getting ready for the first light, and I use charcoal as a base. It gets in the bottom of the reactor, it gets a good flame going. It gets the heat up right away, and you don't get a lot of tars coming out immediately. So what I do is I take a newspaper, fold it into 4, put just a regular charcoal brick in, crush it, and we'll drop it into the reactor and light it. So I put down 2 of my charcoal packages, if you will. I just light them, drop them down into my reactor. That's it. So what I'm doing right now is I've got my air going into the chamber, the reaction chamber, charcoal will be lighting, and once we get up to heat, we'll drop our pellets in and we'll start making gas. To recap on how I'm starting, I've got my main, through all the filters was shut off, and if you come over here, I've got another valve, a saddle valve, going right out of the bottom of the box, so I don't get any of the startup tars or gases through my filtering system. What I'm going to do now is my charcoal's ready to go, good and hot. I'm going to put in my first load of pellets, and then I'll fire up the auger, and that'll feed it for the rest of the time.
So what do you eventually hope to do with this, Colin?
Well, I would like to make power through an engine in a genset and sell power back to the grid eventually. That would be the ultimate goal. But if I can just produce heat for my shop and maybe a little bit for the house, I guess that'll have to do for now, until Saskatchewan can get a program that makes sense for entrepreneurs to help make power for the grid. So the reactor's starting to heat up. You can see the coal in the bottom, charcoal, and the pellets are about here. We're going to start going down. Shake the grate, make sure all the pellets aren't stuck in there. And in just a bit, we'll see if we can make some clean gas through our filter.
All right, Mr. Sittler. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful blue flame.
Why is blue important?
It's clean. There's no tars. Almost self-sustaining flare now. Just about. But you can tell it's a beautiful blue. Got a few things I gotta work on here, but other than that, boy, that's working pretty good. That'll run an engine. No sticking valves. So our gas temperature is 10 degrees. I've got a pyrometer set inside the radiator. And you can see there we're at 10 degrees. That's nice, cool, condensed gas.
At what point will it... Oh, there it is.
Self-sustaining now. Look at that gas. That's beautiful blue gas. Filter's not hot at all. 10 degrees. Let's see if we can cool that even further. I've got the fan for the radiator running now. I've got a few leaks in my filter bed box, but we'll get that worked out.
What do you use to seal those leaks?
Well, I'll have to re-weld it. Nice and cool. That's what I wanted. Cool gas to feed an engine.
So that gas doesn't go into a fuel tank. Where does it go?
Well, you really can't capture the gas. You have to use it on demand. In World War II, they used to fill up very large airbags, like a blimp. They'd fill up a blimp with gas, a small blimp, and they'd put it on top of their car, they'd strap it, and they could drive to town.